Hello everybody, my name is Neil Hegarty and I'd like to add my congratulations to everybody at Annaghamakerrig on 40 glorious years, and I look forward to visiting a lot in the course of the next 40 years. I'd like to read a section from my second novel, The Jewel, which was composed during a visit to Annaghamakerrig a couple of years ago. I was staying, I remember very clearly, in the John Jordan room. I got a lot of work done, as I always do when I'm at Annaghamakerrig. So for providing that sort of environment and that sort of support, I'd like to offer my thanks as well as my congratulations, and I hope to see you all again very soon. He would have the cloth stretched tightly across the frame, as though he were some Eastern European artist with an eye on materials and how much they would cost. Keep the price down, use as little as possible. The linen would be stretched almost to breaking point, like his mum's skin on her temples, on the knobs of her wrist bones. No need to explain. In the cold, clear light of his studio space, he worked quickly, and the piece came together. A length of linen, bought, and not cheap either, in the haberdashery department of Peter Jones, from a snoot who couldn't understand what a man was doing, wandering around looking for a good linen tablecloth. A wedding present, sir? No. A gift for your wife, perhaps? No. Not too large and not too small, but he couldn't decide on the size, so this snoot would just have to take each tablecloth out of its smart, careful packaging and show him. But sir, I insist. He insisted, and whey-faced, the snoot did as she was bid. That one, beautifully hemmed and simple, thickly woven yet translucent, creamy white but not white in itself. It was perfection. I'll take it. He prepared and applied the size. He set the linen aside for the size to set. He waited impatiently, for there was never any time to wait, not once he had an idea. And now he prepared his colours. His hands trembled a little, but no, Stella had been right. He could, if he wanted to, she said. And now his yellow shone like the dense brown gold of the Thames in sunlight, and the silver had the sheen of the Thames shingle at low tide, and the blue was a washed blue of early morning when two small boys went scrambling down to the quaggy to see what could be fished from the tide rack. And the green, not that anyone could be expected to understand this, was the pure, welling green that shone on the very edges of the polluted London sunset, viewed from his mum's living room in her city in the sky. Look, Mum, he'd said once, can you see that colour? That green? You don't often see that. She looked. No. It wouldn't last, this distemper piece, but that was part of the deal, and Stella understood this too. Yes, I see, she said. This after a long period of silence as she took in this single piece, this large piece, this tablecloth transformed into something that dazzled. Give it its time and let it go, she said. Is that what it is? He nodded. Yes, I see, she said again, and she smiled. It sets my heart beating, she said, fit to burst. And it's not for public consumption. No, I mean, yes, he said, yes, exactly.